Oldest siblings, what happened when you stopped taking care of everyone? My mother stood up at Thanksgiving and gave a toast about how she sacrificed everything to raise 5 children on her own. My siblings all raised their glasses. My brother Donovan looked at me and said, "You could at least pretend to appreciate our mother for once." I looked around the table at my 4 siblings and wondered if any of them actually remembered our childhood. I was 11 years old when I became a mother to 4 children. My father left and my mother checked out completely. She'd stay in her bedroom for days at a time and I'd slide food under her door hoping she'd eat. I learned to forge her signature in 6th grade because she wouldn't get out of bed to sign permission slips. I worked at a grocery store at 15 and lied about my age so I could buy food when her disability checks ran out. I got a full scholarship to a college 3 hours away and turned it down because I couldn't leave my siblings alone with her. I missed my own prom because my youngest brother had pneumonia and no one else was going to take him to the emergency room. I raised 4 children before I turned 18 and none of them remember. They remember mom being sad. They remember mom being tired. They don't remember that I was the one who made sure they ate and bathed and got to school and had clean clothes. They don't remember me staying up until 2 in the morning helping with homework while mom slept in the next room. They don't remember me walking 3 miles to the pharmacy when Vera had an ear infection because mom wouldn't get out of bed and we didn't have a car. Now we're all adults and I'm still doing it. I coordinate every holiday and every birthday. I babysit all 9 of their kids on a rotating schedule that I manage. I covered Donovan's mortgage for 3 months when he got laid off. I paid for my sister Blythe's wedding when mom couldn't contribute a dime. I talked my brother Nico through every crisis in his marriage, and I've driven 2 hours in the middle of the night more than once to pick up my sister Vera from situations she couldn't handle. I do all of this while working 60 hours a week, and they still think I'm the difficult one. I put down my fork and said, "Grateful for what exactly?" Donovan said, "For mom keeping this family together." I said, "Mom didn't keep this family together. I did. I've been keeping it together since I was 11 years old." My mother started crying immediately. Blythe said, "See, this is what you do. You always make mom feel bad." Vera said, "You act like a martyr, but you chose to be controlling." Nico said, "We all had it hard. You're not special." I looked at every single one of them. I said, "Fine. You think I'm controlling? I'm done. No more holidays, no more babysitting, no more money, no more fixing your problems. Handle it yourselves." Donovan laughed and said, "Honestly, that's a relief. We've been walking on eggshells around you for years." I said, "Good luck." I left and I meant it. December came and my phone started blowing up about Christmas. I ignored every text. Vera called asking who was bringing what dish. I said I didn't know. She said I always coordinated the menu. I said not anymore. Blythe called asking if she could drop her kids off Christmas Eve like she did every year. I said no. She said she had plans. I said that wasn't my problem. My mother called and asked what time dinner was at my house. I said I wasn't hosting. She said we always did Christmas at my house. I said not anymore. You raised 5 kids on your own, remember? Figure it out. They tried to do Christmas at my mother's apartment. I wasn't there, but I heard about it from Vera's husband who called me in a panic. Blythe tried to fry a turkey inside and started a grease fire that destroyed half the kitchen. 2 of the kids got burned badly enough to need emergency care, but nobody could find the insurance cards because I was always the one who kept track of that stuff. Donovan and Nico got into a fist fight over something stupid, and Nico broke his hand on Donovan's face. My mother had a panic attack and locked herself in the bathroom for 2 hours while 6 children ran around a smoke-filled apartment screaming. Vera's husband begged me to come help. I said, "They told me I was controlling. They said it would be a relief when I stepped back. Let them handle it." The next day, my mother called me sobbing. She said, "I'm sorry. I know I wasn't there when you were growing up. I know you raised them. I've always known, and I let them believe otherwise because it was easier than admitting what I did to you." I said, "What you did was steal my childhood and then let them blame me for surviving it." Every single one of my siblings has apologized. I've accepted some of them, and I'm still thinking about the others. I will never be the family caretaker again.